It's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. What's poppin'? Welcome to episode 2 of Drop the Jewels. What's poppin', dog?
What's up, baby boy? Man, appreciate you from having me back again.
Of course, bro. This is our show.
Yes, sir.
So before we get started, let me ask you a question. What's up with the shovel? You walked in with a shovel today. Tell me what's up with the shovel.
This is my baby.
It's your baby?
Yeah, it's like a gun. It's like a gun, man. You know, before I found my passion, before I found my purpose, I had to dig deep. And when I was digging, I was asking God while I was digging, show me my purpose, show me my passion, show me what your desire, what you want me to be, not who I want to be. Show me my purpose. I got a purpose in life, God. And my purpose is something that's serving you, serving greatness, being able to touch the kids, touch the youth. So I brought this shovel with me because ain't nobody was willing to help me dig for my purpose. Nobody was helping me. Nobody was willing to show me. So I brought this shovel with me because it's personal, man. So when I digged and kept digging and I found out what my purpose and my passion and my desire and God laid it on my heart, that's what I did.
So what do you feel like your purpose is?
To lead the kids, to talk to the youth, to change the world, to show the world, man, it's better ways than the ways that we once thought or known. It's better ways to do certain things. There's a lot of ways to get to the money, but live righteousness. So that's what that did, man. This shovel, man, I love this with all my heart because if it wasn't for this shovel with me finding time to dig and finding time to see what it's like to dig, I would have never found my purpose. Sometimes you got to be out there at your lowest to dig deep. Dig deep, man. Ain't nobody want to help me. When I was digging, nobody stopped to even say, can I give you a hand? Is you thirsty or nothing? Nobody. But when I lift that diamond in the air, when I lift that success in the air, when I lift that opportunity in the air, when I lift all them things, man, they spinning. They coming back. They coming back. They coming back. They trying to help now. They see me. They see the growth. They see. Nobody see you when you at your lowest, but when you get to your high and you reach your point where you being successful and you getting to the top, they coming. Everybody want to help you.
Right.
If you thirsty, they willing to hold the water bottle. But when you was at your lowest, ain't nobody want to help you. That's why I bought this shovel, man. It's like my gun. This is my purpose. This is my passion. This how I had to find out who I was. You know, you got to be at your lowest to find out who you is.
For sure. You know what's crazy is like when you get to that point where you're at the bottom, you're trying to find who you is. It's like it's something you figure out about. You don't need nobody. Because like a lot of times, like a lot of people who win, for example, they never go through that time where they had to find out how to get on their own. They got all these people around them and they get up there. But once those people are gone, they don't know what the fuck to do. No. Because the only reason why they knew what to do is because everybody around them was telling them what to do. But like me, I went through the same thing. Had to figure out my own. Like when I found myself, I had to realize that I can grind for myself. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? To get it. It's great to have people around you when you place the right people around you. But if I was on my own, I could still do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a strength that you gained.
Man, that's most definitely, man. You would never find your purpose or passion until you go to God and ask God, I'm here to find out what you want me to be and not who I want to be. Because who I want to be ain't serving me no purpose. But who you want me to be going to serve a purpose. Not just my purpose, but your purpose. Your purpose. Your purpose. See, when you serving God's purpose, man, that you elevate. But when you serving your own purpose, you don't get nowhere. So that's why I say, man, when I looked in the mirror and I told God, I don't want to be like them people out there in the world. You created me different. And when you did that, you showed me I got something that other people don't have. When you do that and you realize who you is, man, we look at these individuals. Look, perfect example, say Lil Baby, an NBA young boy. That wasn't the last NBA young boy God ever created. That wasn't the last Lil Baby God ever created. Right. He got more of them, but you will never know because you envying other people, spirits and winds. You got to envy your own. God said, give praise to me first before you give praise to anybody else because my blessings come from me, not them.
Right. Facts. I mean, I feel like that's a valuable lesson. You know, another thing is like when you put by yourself, it's hard to find who you are when you're surrounded by people, because who you are is the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So when you get by yourself, you start to realize when everybody's gone, like, who the fuck am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? Like, where am I going? Because when I was showing everybody, we were all going in the same direction. But when they're gone, who am I? Like, where the fuck am I going?
They hide. They don't know. They don't know. The world's so low because everybody feel like they need somebody to win.
Right.
They need that person on their side
Fact.
to vouch for them. No, you don't. You got God, man. God gonna be the best voucher for you. He gonna tell you when, make that move. Don't make that move. Just the next step. We look for people around us because we don't have a mind of our own. When people be out and they have so many people around them, they're afraid, they nervous, they don't know they don't know who they is. Man, when Big Team 28 Fitness step out, I step out by myself. Me and God, because I know that man that I serve, I ain't gotta never worry. I can't have too many people around me. It make me nervous. It make you look like a hoe.
Right. You know, the realest people in the world have a small circle.
Oh, yeah, got to.
I learned from past experiences that keeping a small circle is the only way, bro. Like, I moved out here and I was able to just start over and just be like, who do I want around me? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm quick. Like, if somebody be on some bullshit, I'm quick to be like, all right, I ain't, nah. Because I'm not even trying to beef with nobody. I'm just trying to get it. And if we can get it together, great. You know what I'm saying? If not,
man, shout out to my shovel, man. Man, I swear, man, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for God, if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for me going to my lowest, that's when I found out who I was. Not when I was at my highest. See, when I was at my lowest and I didn't have nobody to depend on, nobody to go to but God and them prayers and that work ethic, that what made me who I am. I'm Big Team 28 for a reason. If you notice, for 3 years, I always said, man, they said, who you is? Man, you already know it is this Big Team 28 Fitness, the big positive person, the one who everybody want to be around, the one who speak about that man up above, the one who ain't afraid to lead these kids in the right direction. This the most important part. The one who want to see everybody win. I say that from the bottom of my heart because I really mean that.
I believe
How
it.
many people in your heart that you really want to see win, and you mean that with no jealousy? Not a lot of people.
Right.
When I say that, I mean that because if everybody winning, then we ain't got no negativity on this earth.
Facts.
When I go to a store and I ain't got to worry about him looking at me funny because he winning.
Right.
He winning, I'm winning, they winning. Man, that's all I want the world. I want the world to win.
Right.
Can they win on my level? No. But I want them to win on their own
level, right? And I do agree with you. Like, when I asked you what your purpose was, to change the world, to impact the world, to speak to the youth. It's funny because it took me my whole life to figure that shit out. When I used to make music, I used to make a lot of music about meaningful shit, like shit that people could relate to, struggle music. I always felt like my purpose was also to speak to the people. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I started this podcast to try to impact the world in a positive way. So it just so happens that we ended up colliding paths because I feel like we both have the same kind of purpose. You know what I'm saying? We got our own way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? We all got, like you said, we all have our own way, but I feel like we're moving in the same direction.
Yeah, yes, indeed, man. Anybody who's trying to change the world and touch the kids, they all got to come together as one.
Right.
It don't matter how you get the message out there, but everybody get the message out there different, but long as you get the message out there.
And that's why I feel like this is a powerful podcast. We're coming together with our own thoughts, our own way of doing it, but we're trying to do the same thing. And we want to see the world. We want to see the world win.
I want to see everybody win.
Right.
Everybody win.
Everybody.
The most important people I want to see win is the ones who I know.
Right.
They deserve it.
Right.
When I'm on that Instagram, I'm showing love to the ones I know. I can't shout out to all them rappers and big dogs that's doing it, but I got my friends right behind me that's doing the same thing. How could I overlook their work just to go like a celebrity work when my partners and them doing the same thing? I can't do that. I don't follow no celebrities unless I know them, unless I could call them, because it's not serving me no purpose. I got people who just as good as them. Why we not hitting their light? Why we not sharing it?
Right. I think it's crazy. And we said it before, like, it's always the people you don't know who support you the most. And it's like, I feel like, number one, you should support the people you know. I notice you do. You show a lot of love on the social media.
Anytime if I'm on there and I see it, I'ma like it. I'ma share it. I don't care what it is. I'ma put a muscle. I see you.
Right.
Keep going.
That's how
Don't
people
stop.
That's the way it should be, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got time to listen to every word and everything a person say. But when I see it, I like that motherfucker. I share it. I don't be listening to it because I be doing my own thing. But keep going. You got my like, you got my share, you got my love. That's one plus you ain't gotta worry about.
Right.
That's what my mindset, man.
Facts. And you know, when you give that love, you'll receive that love.
Oh yeah, yes indeed, man.
That's how it works.
You only get what you give. You only
Right.
get what you give.
Exactly.
If you give a lot, you get a lot. If you give a little, you get a little.
And if you take a lot, you'll be taken from a lot.
Yes, indeed. If you don't give nothing, you don't get nothing in this world. You gotta be fruitful. You gotta be faithful. You gotta be good to people. I said that, man, because one bad seed, you gonna stop sowing? No, you better keep going, and you better overlook the one that burnt you because they gonna need you again. And guess what you gotta do? Give them a seed again because God made you stronger. He said, forgive and forget.
Right. The people who are selfish and always take, you might have a lot right now, but when you run out, you got no one to turn to.
No.
If you're always giving, you're always there to help other people, and then when you're in a time of need, everybody's like, "What you need?"
Everybody hands gonna be willing to give because you didn't give.
Exactly.
You didn't give. So man, don't be afraid to be a giver. Even before you start receiving. Don't be, man, blessings do not come overnight. They come over a long period of time. God ain't going to give it to you tomorrow if you pray for it tonight. He might make you wait for it, but he really going to see if you're obedient and going to continue to keep doing his work.
Right.
Don't rush the process.
Facts. It's all about timing. So I see every day you wake up and go hard. Tell me, what do you be thinking about when you wake up?
I can't stop. I don't want to stop. I'm going to keep trying. If I stop, man, I fail myself, but not myself. I fail my children, not my children. I fail God, and I don't want to disappoint him. I disappointed him too many times in my life coming up. I let him down too many times. So now that everything that I do, it got to be right. And one thing that he ever taught me is to never stop. When I wake up in the morning, man, and OG told me these words. He said, "You love your children?" I said, "I love them with all my heart." Just imagine somebody come and take them every morning, and the only way you could get them back off the work that you put in that day. I said, "What?" He said, "What you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna bust my ass day in and day out because I need them home with me. I can't afford nobody to take them away from me. I created them, so every morning that I wake up, I gotta keep going by any means, by any means. I don't care who in my way. They better get up out my way. I gotta get somewhere, and getting somewhere, I might have to run over a few people because they don't understand. I gotta get somewhere, and by getting somewhere, you gotta be a dog. My body hurt. I can't. What that mean? You gotta get up. I'm tired. What that mean? You got to keep going. I'm frustrated. What that mean? You got to get your mind right. I don't want to do it. Man, you got to do it. You got to do it. What you mean? Man, look here, man. Cut my arms and legs off the day that I stop. This all I got. This all I have. Everything could go away. I ain't going to lose my hustle.
Facts. He dropping the jewels right now. I ain't gonna lie. So let me ask you this: where did this mindset come from?
Man, what? I ain't always had this. I was messed up. Man, I didn't know who I was. I had to go dig deep. Man, 2021, 2020, 2020, 2019, man, I was messed up. I was running from God. God had a calling for me a long time ago. Man, I've been going to church. I've been praying. I was running from him. I was running, and everywhere that I ran back into God. I was running from him. I was running.
Wow.
So when you keep running from your calling and your purpose, you can't overlook him, man. He gonna make you keep running into him. So until I got tired of running, I said, God, I ran enough. So guess what I'm gonna do? Let's go to work. Let me go show these kids you don't have to thug in the streets to be good. You don't have to do the thing that other people did to be rich. You don't have to show your gun to be a killer. You could be a killer by not saying nothing. You could be a killer by being the most successful person in the world. You don't have to look what they doing to feel like you got to do that to be respected. Man, I'm well respected. Ain't nobody going to play with me.
Demand the respect.
Because I demand it and I give it.
Right, facts. It goes
I
both
give
ways.
it.
Right.
I give it before I demand it so they know I ain't to be played with. Man, I can't stop, man. I can't stop.
Right.
I didn't always have this. I appreciate God even giving me 1/4 of this. Man, when I got this mindset, I know something good was going to come out of it. I just didn't know when, but I know something good going to come out of it.
And there's a lot more good going to come out of it.
Man, a lot more good.
So I'll tell you where I got that mindset. I mean, I got a similar mindset. I don't give up. It don't matter what I'm doing. I never fucking quit. It could be good and bad because sometimes you should quit some certain things. You know what I'm saying? But like, I got it from being a wrestler. I was a wrestler in high school. And when you're a wrestler, it's a one-on-one match. You know what I'm saying? So there's no team. To win the match, everybody's got to win their match. You know what I'm saying? Like a certain amount of people got to win. So there's a team match. But when you're on that mat, it's you versus them. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to wrestling, you can't get pinned. One thing you never want to do is get pinned as a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So you have to fight. You have to fight with everything you got. You can never even give up for a half a second wrestling or boxing. Because as soon as you give up and you kind of like stop going this hard, you get your ass knocked out or you get your ass pinned. So you have to fight from the beginning to the end with everything you got. You can't go 50%. You have to go 100, 110 every second.
Every time. God said if you ain't going to do it 100%, don't do it at all.
Exactly.
Because you could get hurt.
Exactly.
Even with football. Right. I don't care how. Man, listen, if you do a wrong play, do it at 100% because I could take fixing it, but I can't take you doing half-ass work.
Right.
That's what just like
because
God.
If you ain't going hard and you ain't hitting hard and you're kind of half-ass hitting, when they hit you,
gonna get hurt.
It's gonna hurt you.
So you
have to hit with
That's
everything.
why you gotta go hard with the prayer. That's why you gotta go hard with the grind.
Everything.
That's why you gotta go hard with everything. Even being a daddy, a father, a stepfather, a stepdaddy, being a stepmother, whatever it is, you got to go hard every day. Because the time you take a play off, it could be the time you lose your life or get injured. God said, if I wake you up in the morning, I need you to go hard listen, I don't care if you working at a fast food restaurant, whatever it is, you got to go hard because guess what? You get rewarded from going hard. You don't get rewarded from half-assing.
But it's also a mentality because a lot of people, like, for example, with their job, they don't go hard at their job every day because they're like, oh, they're not really paying attention. They're not giving me a raise. That's fine. It may not affect your job, but it's a mentality. If you go hard every day, it's going to stick with you for life. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get to next opportunities, because the people who aren't going hard aren't going to be successful.
No.
Like, you don't get success. And if you do get success, it won't last long because you're not going hard enough. You're going to lose your opportunities. If you got big people around you, people who are giving you opportunity and they see you doing, you're half-assing it, they're not going to give you an opportunity long. They'll be like, man, I can't fuck with this. But if you go in there and you go hard every day, they're going to want to keep blessing you. So it's like, it matters.
I call you every day.
I
call you every day, and I tell you every day, we got to go harder. Even when we did what we did with the last views, we got to go harder. Every day I call you 4 or 5 times a day because I see greatness in her. And I say every day, man, we got to go hard. I ask you, I say, you tired? You say no. I say, we ain't got time to be tired. We got to drink and eat on the run. When you want to get somewhere in life and you want to be the best, you ain't got time to chill, party, play, none of that. You got to eat on the run. You got to grind on, man, everything you got to do on a move when you trying to get to the top. We can't get comfortable. We can't get comfortable.
I absolutely agree, bro. Facts. You can't get comfortable. And everybody gets comfortable. But comfortability is you'll never find success in comfortability. No. You have to break past the comfortability. Man, you got to get outside of that.
You want to be rich, you got to get up at 4 in the morning. Billionaires don't sleep a lot of hours of the day, bro. That's why I get up so early, man. I got that mind of Jay-Z, man. Let me get up at 4. A lot of people ain't getting up at 4. The people that get up at 4, they elite. They want the best. They gonna get the best. They gonna give the best. They earn the best. They gonna get rewarded the best because they up early. Yeah, man. My grandma told me, man. R.I.P. to my grandma. She been dead for 9 years, man. That's one thing I learned from her. two things I learned from her. But the first thing I learned from her, she said, grandson, when you wake up in the morning and you go to the grocery store, you're going to get the best chances to get the biggest apples. But if you go at 12 o'clock, it's going to be whatever they have. But when you go there early in the morning, you could pick. You heard what I said? You could pick. That's a big difference. When you get up in the morning with that mindset, that work ethic, then you get on your way and you focusing, you praising and you giving good energy gonna find you. You could go get the big, you could run into the wrong negative person, but you gonna attract the positivity out of them because your mindset. But if you go in the evening and you go looking for an apple, man, you're not gonna get no apple. You gotta settle for what they got because you waited too late. You gotta get up early, man. Get up early and set the tempo. Get your prayers on. Get your serving them. Get everything on. Get the food going. Now when they wake up, when the kids wake up, everything done.
I like that. That's
the
a great
my
example.
grandma told me is, man, I'm still living in her prayers, man. Still living in her prayers. That's one thing about my family. There was a praying family, and that's crazy because I'm reading the benefit of the prayers that my grandma been praying for me years ago. My prayers ain't never kicked in yet. My prayers never kicked in yet.
Wow.
I'm living off her prayers. Grandma always been a praying warrior. Every time I lost faith, she said, boy, you know that man I serve? It's going to be all right. I said, Grandma, you don't understand. I understand. It's going to take you some time to understand. It's patience in this game. Just like you patient for everything and you waiting for everything, that's the same thing with your prayers. You got to wait for it.
Right.
Gotta wait for it. So
and that's where people mess up right there, is that they're waiting for it, but then they're like, man, this come quicker. They get anxious. And then they ended up messing up their blessings because the shit they do during that time ruins their future blessings that were on the way. It was in the oven. So let me ask you this. What was your biggest fear in life?
What was my biggest fear in life? Letting my children down now. My biggest fear in life was just letting my children down, being disappointed, being a disappointment to the world. Being a disappointment to the world. I'm blessed. Here with a purpose. My biggest fear is letting the world down without trying. God laid so much on my heart. And if I stop, then I'm going to disappoint him, but I'm going to let the people down. See, a lot of people are afraid to keep it real. A lot of people don't want to speak about him. A lot of people don't like when I speak about them.
About God?
About God, yeah. They don't like that, man. Because I told a heavy spirit, that's why I don't go around a lot of people. But if I stop, then I'm going to disappoint God. I'm going to disappoint the kids, the people that's looking at me, because they need me to be the example. They need me to lead. That's what I am. I'm a leader. I'm a leader. So if I stop leading and nobody else to lead, I'm disappointing them. So that's one of my biggest fears, to stop serving him.
Yeah. I would say for me, my biggest fear in life, I want to make my mom proud. You know, when she passed away, right before she died, she said to me, I want to see you be successful. I don't ever stop doing what you're doing. I want to see you succeed in what you love. And it took me a while to figure that out. What do I love? You know what I'm saying? Because she died, I never got to really ask her what she meant by that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is probably like a month before she died. So I that's what really motivated me to go so hard. That's what she told me to do. That was her dying wish, for me to succeed in what I love.
Man, sorry about your loss. My mama's still here, so I wouldn't know the feeling, but I know the feeling of losing somebody you love. But that gotta be hard.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing I ever went through in my life, was losing my mom. I mean, it's still to this day. I was 22 years old when she died. And that shit was tough. I mean, like, 'cause she was really one of my, like, I have my dad and my mom, but she definitely was one of the people that taught me a lot about how to be the type of person I wanted to be. Like, she was the positive influence that I had in my life. So when she died, and I got a brother and a sister, so I got to try to make sure they good. You know, I had to grow up quick. You know what I'm saying? Like when she was sick, I was the one who was in charge of all of her medicals. My parents were divorced.
Yeah.
So the hospital's calling me, asking me, what should we
Certain
do?
things,
I'm like, shit, make her live. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know. I don't know what the fuck to do. Do what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dealing with this at 21 years old. Like, so I had to grow up really quick, bro. But when she told this to me, like, I literally, that's where it goes back to what I was saying about wrestling, how, like, I learned to fight. Like, if I'm getting my back and someone's trying to pin me, I'm finna fight with all I got.
Everything.
I don't care if you're stronger than me. I'm finna get to my stomach where you ain't gonna pin me. So I already learned not to quit there. But then my mom told me, like, never, like, don't stop, like, keep going. When she told me this, like, it stuck in me. And I turned to music. I thought music was it. So I put all my passion in music. I used to drop 5 songs a day, every day. Song, doing shows. Because what she told me to do. The first song I dropped that people fuck with was called My Struggle. And it was about my mom dying. And me and my brother did it together. He's a rapper too. And we dropped a song about it. And the whole city was fucking with it because it was real. I'm damn near crying in the booth doing a song a month after she died, trying to rap about it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, because she said it to me, that's what made me fight. You know what I'm saying? To never stop, never give up, never even let up. You know what I'm saying? And I sometimes I struggle with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I know deep down inside.
Man, if anybody out there, if any kid out there, any person out there, I don't care who you is, man, woman, kid, child, whatever, you can't stop.
You can't stop. And you got to find what's inside of you that gives you that passion.
Got to, man. You got to, man. Hey, if you stop, then you fail yourself. But if you keep going, God gonna find a way to help you. You can't stop. That's you can't throw in a towel because he didn't stop you from breathing.
Right. One thing I learned about blessings is, and it took me a while to understand this, and this is some jewels right here, is that people don't realize that, like, God will not bless bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, no.
Because if you feel like you're doing good, like you're doing good, you're making money, you're doing your thing, but you know you're not doing it right. The reason why God can't bless that is because he don't want to bless that bullshit. It turns into a whole bunch of people dying, fuck shit happening. Like, he's trying to help you as a person. But if he blesses what you're doing, when you're doing wrong, God cannot bless you. Because if he blesses you, it's going to be his fault when the shit gets out of control.
Out of control, it's going to be too far.
Exactly. So what he's going to do is he's going to look at what you're doing. And he's going to say, okay, I see that you're trying. Like, you have heart. You want to win. But the shit you're doing is wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from you.
Yeah,
and he's going to take it from you. And when he removes it, it depends on what you do. If he removes it and you say, okay, fuck, okay, I'm going to do better, he'll bless you. But if he removes it and then you get back to the same shit, best believe you're going to be fucked up in the game.
He's going to change. He going his consequences behind that.
And he'll turn his back on you.
You
know what I'm saying? And he'll let you deal with the shit without a blessing.
Man.
And it won't be till the moment that you finally realize it's time for me to step up and do better.
Yeah.
And once he sees that, he's like, okay, now I'm going to give you something. I'm not going to give you a lot. I'm going to give you a little something.
Just to challenge you.
Just to test you.
Man.
And see
I was
what you
a backslider at one time, and I disobeyed his word, and he did something, fixed it, and then I went and did it again, and he punished me for it. So, you got to understand, you don't want to keep getting repeatedly punished over something that you know that ain't right. So if you know that ain't right, let's just change the direction and do something right. Let's see. Doing wrong is easy, but doing right is hard. So if you come on, man, challenge yourself to do right so you can get better results. You don't get the same thing, So you got to understand that, though, man.
I mean, doing wrong is beneficial. You can make so much money doing wrong. It's quick. But then you have to understand that which comes quick goes quick.
Oh, man, leave fast, man. Leave fast. So you don't want nothing that come fast because it leave fast. You want everything to take its time. And it all makes sense in the end because within that time it took to get there, you had to be prepared mentally. Everything, man.
You weren't ready for that blessing.
Everything. I'll tell you one thing, God. I appreciate you from what you doing to me. I ain't never stopping, man. I didn't always have this. It took me a long time to get this mindset. Now that I got this mindset, oh my God, I'm a dangerous man. Man, look here. Hey, Hey, I'm glad he did what he did and sent me through all the things he sent me through, because look what it did for me. It made me a better person. It made me a better individual. It made me strong enough to be able to lead in the right direction. When everybody see me, when these kids see me, when people see me, man, they could just touch me and feel a spirit up on me. I'm going to change everybody's life. Hey, even if you don't believe it or not, I got some encouraging words for everybody. If you think you too gangster, then keep talking to me and keep watching. If you don't believe in me, I'm going to show you. If you don't want to win, I'm going to help you win, because you can't be right. I'm going to help you. I got encouraging words for everybody. So what you mean, Big Team 28? You can't overlook me. God put me up for a reason. Let me serve my purpose. Let me serve my purpose. I'll tell you one thing, man. My biggest goal is, if I could touch 5 out a day, then I did what God asked me to do. I only want to touch 5 people out the day. If I could touch 5 people out the day, then I did what God asked me to do. Man, I'll be out there. I ain't afraid. Good morning. How you feeling? How you doing?
I see.
Keep up the good work. That's how I am in the gym.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
man,
right now.
They be looking for me.
You reaching more than 5 people. I ain't gonna lie. You reaching the world. We're reaching the world with these clips we been putting out, bro. I feel like we're really motivating people.
Don't
the
stop.
world needs it.
Don't stop. I got a purpose, man, and I got to talk to a lot of people out there. I need a lot of people to understand I'm here for them. That's why my DM don't never be closed. That's why my heart, my comments never get overlooked, it, because I want you to know I'm looking and I'm listening and I believe in you. When you say something on that Instagram, I'm coming back to say, I see you. I love you. Keep it up, man. All my words is encouragement to keep going. I ain't never got nothing negativity to say. If you're going through a situation, I'm going to help you go through that. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm going to let you call me. If you need somebody to just to cry on, I'm that person, because your secret is always safe with me, because I'm here for you. I need you to be right so the world could be right, and it starts by changing one person's mind every day.
Well, I respect that perspective. It's a pleasure working with you, my brother.
Oh, we gonna
You know
drop
what
the
I'm saying?
juice,
Yeah,
baby. Come on, Big Team 28. Man, look here, man.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like being hungry is the key to winning?
Yeah. Yeah. When you full, you can't do shit. But when you full, you can't do nothing. Wow. When you full, you lazy. You lazy as shit, man. I don't even want to eat nothing that's going to fill me up, because I'm still want to be home. You got to have that mindset. If I made $100, $200 today, I ain't make nothing tomorrow, so I got to get some tomorrow, because what I made today ain't going to help for next week.
I like that. When you're full, you can't do shit.
Hell
you feel
no,
sick.
you lazy,
like,
man.
I don't feel like doing no right now. I'm chilling.
Let me give you an example. We go out with my partners, man. All of them bought steaks. All of them. The whole team might pay for everybody to eat. Them boys ate steaks. Guess what I ate?
What you get?
Salmon.
Salmon.
They said, man, why you eating salmon? We got steak. I said, because y'all going to get lazy. And on top of that, y'all eating what the boss man eat. The boss man going to look at y'all like y'all got money. I ain't got money. So I'm going to eat this salmon that's going to give me a little fluid to keep me going, a little energy. I don't want to get tired. I need to keep going. Greatness is when you keep going, not when you get tired. LeBron James, after all them perks and all that money he got, he didn't get tired. He ain't doing it for the money. He doing it for the love of the game, the legacy. What you gonna do when you leave here? What type of taste you leave in a person's mouth when you leave this earth? And when Team 28 Fitness leave this earth, I want that taste to be sweet.
Wow. I like that.
That's why I'm going hard. I want them to say, man, when they say team, they're gonna say 28. When they say special, they're going to say, I love him. When they say they're going to say the GOAT, they're going to say he's something serious. I want to change the world, man. The world need a change, but they need a leader. They need a role model, somebody who ain't afraid to speak about God. See, dudes think, man, if I speak about God, that girl ain't gonna like me. If I don't wear my jewelry today, they not gonna look at me. If I don't drive my good car, then I ain't gonna get nobody to ask me what I do. It ain't about that. If they ain't asking you about who you is without all that stuff, then you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody.
Right.
You ain't nobody. You find out who you is when you don't have that stuff.
Facts. You really do. You figure out
nice
what's
things.
valuable. Like your clothes, you got the jewels, cool. But when you take that all away, what makes you different than other people? What, it's your morals. It's who you are, what you stand for. What's in your mind, your mind state. That's what makes you different. And if you ain't thinking about, if all you think about is negative shit, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't doing shit.
You ain't gonna never win.
Never win.
You ain't gonna never win. Your mindset you can't win when it's negativity. The negativity can't outweigh the positivity.
It can if you allow it to. You know what I'm saying?
It will.
Because
It
in
will.
all reality, negativity is more powerful than positivity in this world.
Man.
But you have to understand that there is not a negative person in this world getting anywhere. They're just running around in circles, worried about the wrong shit. Once you get positive, the only thing you can think about is shit that's gonna move you forward.
You know what's crazy? You ain't know this. You don't know this.
What's that?
You don't know this, but I'm gonna help you. Why you think a car battery don't have two positives? Why? You don't know.
That's a good question. Why is that?
Because the car battery gotta have a positive and a negative. If it had all positive, it ain't gonna serve no purpose. It's gonna choom. But with a positive and a negative, it balances it out. It balances it out. So which one you want to do? You want to do this positivity 50-50? Or you want to do this negativity 50-50? But God give it away where he going to even it out. So what you going to do?
Right.
You want to be that battery with just all positivity? You got to challenge yourself, man. Without negativity, how could you challenge yourself to being great?
Right.
Without going through the struggle, how would you understand what it takes to get there?
Right.
If you never went hungry, how would you understand it is to cook? Ooh.
Right.
If
They're
you
both
never
necessary.
ate pork chops, how would you understand what it takes to eat steak? If you never had rice and butter, how would you understand what it takes to eat pasta?
Right.
You got to go through all these things, man. These things is here for a reason. The downfall, the trials and tribulations, the letdown, the disappointment, all that there for a reason, because you got to go through it to understand why you appreciate the destiny.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like one of my favorite songs ever is 50 Cent Many Men.
Oh, man.
And in that song, he said, if it wasn't for pain, joy wouldn't feel so good. And it's like, if it wasn't for the pain we went through, we wouldn't understand what the joy felt like.
You know, a lot of people don't like pain. You know, when I'm in a gym and I see my friends and the people I'm training going through the pain, they looking at me, they ready. You know what I tell them? They say, man, it hurt. Pain killing me. Pain is weakness leaving your body. Pain is weakness leaving your body.
Right.
Pain is weakness leaving your body. When you go through the trials and tribulations, you go through the pain, you go through the suffering, it's just pain leaving your body.
Wow. I can see that.
You gotta have the mindset. That's why I say, if you got the mindset to go through the trials and tribulations, the pain, the letdown, the overcome, then you deserve to be there.
Right. Facts. It's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like that pain will break you down, but it's exactly what made you strong enough to stand tall and do what you got to do. Like if you never been through nothing, you ain't going to be able to deal with nothing. The pain is what makes us who we really are inside. You know what I'm saying? So the times I went through pain in my life, I went through a lot of pain, but I'm so strong now. People can't break me down. You know what I'm saying? People talk shit. That shit don't matter to me because I've been through that shit. It's what made me strong. It's like there's physical strength and there's like mental strength. And that mental strength is what makes it, that pain, bro. Overcoming that shit. Like it creates a monster. You know what I'm saying? Once you overcome that shit, that's what creates a monster right there. And if you fold to it, then that's what
I
creates
love to feel that pain. I love to feel that pain. That pain would make me. That pain that tell me, man, if you don't break in the midst of this, then you gonna be strong. My body be in a lot of pain every day, but I still continue to keep going. That pain, just to feel that pain, that let me know I'm doing something good.
right. Facts. So let me ask you this: what is your definition of real?
When you able to tell a person right from wrong and not care about how they feel about you, if they stop being friends with you. Man, look here, man. The definition of real is being able to tell them right then and there, you wrong. No matter how they look at you, no matter, I don't care. You wrong. Man, we can't be friends. You gotta, when you say you real, you gotta be able to say it right then and there. Don't wait till you get out. Wait till you wait. Stop him. Hey, man, that was fake. That's real. Because you don't care about how he feel. You care about how you look at life and how you want to be respected and how you carry yourself. That's real.
Right, facts. I mean, yeah, I agree.
A lot of people don't like that.
No, they don't, and that's the thing. And that goes
Be
back to
careful
what
how
we said earlier.
you
Yeah,
be careful
for sure.
how you talk to people when you being real, because you might not never be friends with them again because they
Right.
love fake.
Yeah, but see, you know what? It goes back to what we said
Fuck 'em.
earlier. Like sometimes you just got to be yourself. You got
Fuck
to
them
keep
if they
it
don't
real.
like it when
Exactly.
I keep it real.
That's why real people have a small circle.
Oh,
You see what I'm
man, I
saying?
ain't
Because they keep it real and people can't handle it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I keep it real with you, not you, but if I keep it real with this guy right here and he don't like it, fuck out of here. You're not gonna be my homeboy. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, if you can't respect the fact that I was honest with you and genuine with you, then I can't be friends with you because I know you ain't gonna keep it real with me.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Situation I was in, one of my partner, I saw his girl out, but I was with a partner that he didn't know the dude. He never knew that was his girl, and he tried to get at her. I said, man, nah. He said, what you mean? I said, that's my partner girl. He said, but I don't know him and he don't know me. I said, but I know him, I know her, and I know you. That shit ain't flying. He said, I respect that. And that's just the way it is. If your girl, I see your girl out and somebody, I know her, somebody trying to get at her, I'm going to nip that in the bud because that ain't what I ain't on no fake shit. If I call you my partner, if I call you my brother, if I call you my friend, if I even got your number in my phone and you tell, and I see your woman out and she need help or somebody I know trying to get at her, I'm going to nip that in the bud. That's being real. That's not being a whole ass nigga. That's not cop blocking. That's just knowing that you have principles and morals and you respect that other person. That's what it is. Man, it doesn't matter. When I see, it could be anybody, a married woman, a relationship, back in the G, a woman say, hey, yeah, I got a boyfriend. And I say, you just look good, and I respect that. Keep up the good work. I respect that. And they always respected me because I respected their mind. I respected their relationship. I respected what they said. And it's crazy because I ran into somebody a long time ago. She said, yeah, I got a boyfriend. Woo the woo. I said, cool. I respect that. You just look beautiful. I ran into her about a year ago. She said, I want to give you a chance now because you respected me when I told you I had a man.
Right.
Them little things like that, people never forget the respect,
Right.
the realness, how good you is. Man, that's just what it is. Real gonna forever. Real gonna outweigh the fake, but just eventually the fake outran the real right now.
It is. I feel like the world is so fake right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I feel like it's important for the world to know what real is. I feel like real is like always standing with your morals, always standing with who you are. Like being the same person every time you walk in the room. There's so many people who's like, I know me and you are going to be the same in this. When we walk in the room, it's going to be the same Team 28. It's going to be the same D Phlo. We're not going to walk in the room switching it up because so-and-so or whoever's in the room. We're going to be the same motherfucker no matter what. That's part of being real. I feel like it's being fake to switch up who you are depending on who you're around. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on your principles. Whatever your principles are, you got to stand on them motherfuckers. You can't be sitting there switching your principles up because you're around different people. It's the same person every time.
I ain't never stop praising God. No matter who around me, no matter how much money they got, no matter what they feel, no matter if they believe in him or not, I'm going to speak about them. and I'm going to stand on business. And
Right.
I'm going to be who I am. I ain't going to never change up who I am to fit in with nobody. I'm different. I'm special. So if you want me to fit in, you better fit in with me, nigga.
And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why I don't really love the term standing on business, because it can be misinterpreted.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. You should always stand on business. But what business are you in? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing some? Are you standing on some bullshit ass business, or are you standing on some real ass business? You know what I'm saying?
Man. You would never know what type of business these dudes and people standing on, because people stand on fake business.
Exactly. If you fake and you're standing on fake ass business, that don't make you real.
Nah.
It don't. So if you're gonna say you stand on business, make sure you stand on some real business, some
real
genuine
legit
business,
shit, man.
not no bullshit ass
Don't
shit.
be no nigga stand on business on some fake shit, because you ain't gonna get respected in the game. And then anything, if you want to stand on business, standing on business is being a good person to your kids, being a positive role model, being a leader, if you want to stand on business, business is buying your mama a crib. Business is being a provider for your family. That's standing on business.
Right.
Standing on business to other niggas is killing somebody or trying to get at a nigga. That ain't standing on
Kicking
business.
doors in.
That shit
all
weak.
shit. That's not standing on
No,
business.
that's
I don't
whole
care
business.
how you put it. If you tell me that standing
That's
on
whole
business,
business.
that's whole business.
That's whole business. There ain't no business that I recommend. That
Yeah.
ain't no business I support. I support business that when niggas trying to help you get a job, niggas out here putting their name on the line saying you a good camera guy or you a good clothing brand guy. Take your money and invest. That's what's standing on business. But to these niggas that, oh man, I'm toting guns, I'm willing to knock a nigga off and I'm willing to kill for you. That's not standing on business. That's standing on stupidity.
Right. Exactly.
So
but
to
see,
you young niggas out there that's want to stand on some crazy business, then go stand on business. But they got a lot of jail cells for you. Now, if you want to stand on some good business, go get you a college degree. Go get you a bachelor's. Go get you a master. Bring that shit on to your mom and tell her, Mama, we ain't got to struggle no more because I stood on big business. Mama, pack your stuff up. You know, matter of fact, Mama, don't even pack your shit up. Just leave everything in the house for somebody else. We gonna get rid of this. The new crib I got for you, we can't bring old stuff down. That's how you stand on business.
Right.
I salute your boy, man. I ain't really no fan of him. What his name? Henderson, he got that song. He got that song, the 22 Henderson, whatever he is. He got the dreads. I want to say he from Florida or something. He got the tattoo, tutu. But look, I saw on his video, he went and bought his mama. He took his mom out for her birthday, and then he bought her car. She wanted a Lamborghini truck.
wow.
He took her to the car. He took her outside the restaurant for her birthday and gave her a Lamborghini truck. Ooh. But not just a Lamborghini truck. I believe he gave her 100 racks in it.
Damn.
That's standing on business.
That's standing on business, bro.
Seeing your mama help you go through all the trials and tribulations to get to that next level, to say, Mama, them days that you went through all that pain, it's time for me to stand on business, to be a son, to be a leader, and help you. That's something that brings tears to my eyes.
Right. I respect it. You know, like I wish I could. You know what I'm saying?
That's it's coming, man. What you mean?
Well, no.
It's coming.
Well,
no, you can't. But you could do it for your sister and brother. That's
right.
what something your mama will want you to do, is to take care of your sister and brother. And that's how you reward her, by helping them, getting them into the crib or getting them into the whip. Supporting them, so you
and my dad too.
And daddy too, most definitely. Oh yeah, shout out to Pop.
Because you actually met him. You're the only one who met him. Yeah.
Ran into him, man. He understand. He understand.
Yeah.
But them days coming because
he liked the interview. I was editing it and he was watching me. He's like, "Oh, I like what he's talking about."
He recognized real then.
Yeah, he recognized
real. So man, shout out to Pop. But guess what? We coming.
Yeah.
To everybody who understand and not believing in us, we coming. We ain't stopping for nothing. We
ain't slowing none of that shit.
Oh,
pedal to the flow. And even when we get 1 million, we need 2.
We need 2, 3 million.
We need 5.
We need 10. Ain't never getting comfortable. We eating hot dogs right now.
You feel me? So, you know, I'm bigger than manifesting. I believe bigger than manifesting. But I think that, and a lot of people believe in manifesting, but I feel like a lot of people, you believe in it too. So I feel like a lot of people don't realize what negative manifesting is. Okay. If I say I am going to be the next
Then
millionaire,
you ain't gonna do it.
right? Well, if I say I am the next millionaire, right?
You gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it, right? But if I sit here and say I can't be a millionaire,
Then you stopping your blessings.
you're stopping your blessings.
You
If I
stopping
say,
your growing.
you know what? I don't think I can be like that guy. I
listen.
can't see myself in that car. I don't think I can make it.
Let me tell you something,
What are you doing
man. I
to
fail to
yourself?
realize this, bro, and this being honest. I can't afford to have no negative mind people around me. I can't
At
afford
all.
that. In life right now, if you trying to win in life, if you want to get to the next level, you believe in yourself and a person on side of you don't believe in you and they don't believe in them, cut them off.
They out of here.
No disrespect to nobody, but I need people with like-minded around me. You could be my friend for 30 years. If you don't believe in winning, then you don't believe in growing. If you don't believe in growing, you got to go.
Take the fuck
I
over
need
there.
winners around me. In
Facts.
order to be a winner, you got to have a mindset. Manifestation is start within believing and understanding that it's going to happen. If you not winning and you not believing, you can't be around me. I don't care how many years we have invested, you stopping my growth because I believe and I see and it's coming, but you over there doubting me, man. I can't be, man,
Keep
that's
it
a
around
bad seed.
Facts.
Remove
Absolutely
it.
Remove it.
Get
Fuck
it
outta
away
here.
from you.
We ain't got a beef, but you gotta go over there.
No,
I'm
you
be
wish
over
that
here.
bad seed the best of the luck, but you got to get it away from you because it's going to stop you. Man, I don't care who you is. If you around me, then you believe in everything.
Facts.
Every word that a person say out their mouth, I believe them. When they talking and we chopping it up, and he said, I'm going to the moon, I say, I believe you because manifestation is everything. But you believe in yourself, and guess what? You going to the moon, and guess who's going to be behind you? I'm coming because I believe in you. I support you. I ain't around nobody I ain't supporting. And everybody that's around me, I believe in them. I believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, you better get your mind right. Because if I find out that you don't believe in yourself, then I can't be around you. One time, a long time ago, when we was in the gym, we had about 9 people working out with me. And I said these words here. I said, everybody walk out one by one. Everybody was walking out different sizes, different shape, skinny, big, fat. And I say, everybody that was walking out this door gonna be a millionaire. They say, how you know? I say, because I believe in each and every one of them. You believe in every one of them? I believe in every one of them. If they're around me, I believe in them. You can't be around me if I don't believe in you. That means I don't trust you. And if I don't trust you, what you doing around me? If you around me, I trust you with my life. Because you're not going to do nothing to kill me. That's how much believe I got in people. When I call you every day, I believe in you. And what I need you to do, never stop. Because why? God put me in your life for a reason. Not just to make you better, but to challenge you, to up your hustle, to up your game, to believe in your craft, to get better in your craft. Because you don't want to be around greatness and you half-assing.
Facts. It's a motivator.
I know since you met me, you didn't tweaked up all of your skills.
For sure. No, definitely being around you has definitely pushed me because you be talking that real shit. And I got to make sure I got the right shit to say. But no, I feel like I do, bro. You push me to be greater. And I definitely appreciate everything, bro. Like since the beginning. And let me ask you this. What made you want to work with me? All the people.
You different. You different. The world ain't going to give you a chance because you white. But I'm going to give you a chance because I see you as me. You heard what I said? You different. The world ain't going to give you a chance because you white. The reason why I gave you a chance because I see you as me. I know you willing to do exactly what it takes to be great. I see me in you. That's why I gave you a chance. That's why I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance. Well, people wouldn't even give you a chance. People didn't want to give you a chance. I said, I'm going to go against the odds and watch how I do with him. God said, they don't believe in him. So Team 28, I'm going to send you over there to him. I'm going to let you mold him. I'm going to let you put your craft in him. I'm going to help you build him. I'm going to give you everything he needs. That's a seed you plant and watch him grow. That's why I can't
Watch us grow.
That's
together.
why I can't fuck with you. You different.
Appreciate that.
You different. You don't need none of that shit them niggas got. I can't fuck with you because I fuck with you. I saw something good in you. And when I see good in people, I'm going to go against the eyes and show a nigga that's good over there, man. Nothing that you stand with Big Team 20, you ain't got to worry. I don't care if no nigga fuck with you. I fuck with you.
Appreciate
You
bro.
always got a welcome in my heart and a welcome into whatever you want to do. And guess what? I'm a vouch for you.
Appreciate
I'm
that,
a
bro.
vouch for you because you deserve it. You deserve it. You ain't do nobody nothing. If you did, them niggas just mad that you grinding too hard.
Right.
Same thing with me. Niggas, I ain't never do no nigga nothing. I ain't never hate on no nigga. I gave every nigga love and flowers. I give a nigga flowers to the day. So if they don't support me, they just a whole ass nigga. They don't respect nothing. They don't even see the good. It be so crazy because we be so good to niggas, but niggas don't even see it.
And you know what? That's okay. Because I look at it as a test. Go ahead. That's fine. There's more people out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about that. I see what you got going on. But I know.
I fuck with you.
I fuck with you too.
Bro. I see where you going. And I see your heart. I see your heart. You ain't got to reach out to no nigga. You ain't got to reach out to no more people. They going to reach out to us.
Right.
God already told me, keep working. They got to come see you. They got to come see you. They can't overlook you. We handpick. We handpick. We handpick. See, when you handpick, that's different.
Right. It's not forced. It's natural.
Yeah.
Because we here right now. This is the third video we did in like 2 weeks. And this is because it makes sense, bro. Like when we get together, the truth comes out. The vibes are crazy good. You know what I'm saying? So it only makes sense to do what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it happened for a reason, no doubt. And, bro, we about to kill the game with this motherfucker. And the numbers are already showing, bro.
Man, come
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
man. We ain't do no promotion.
At all.
We ain't asked for no handouts. We ain't asked for no help. God did that.
Right.
God laid it on them people out to shut that. God know our heart. God know our work. So that's what I'm saying. See, when you got good intention, God gonna get it out there. It might be slow, but he gonna put it out there.
Right.
He gonna get it into the right
The pace
people
that, yeah, right.
Man, let me tell you something, man. We out here. We ready to work with anybody who willing to work with us.
Right. That's it. Right.
If y'all ready to invest in this, man, come on over. We ready.
Let's do it.
We ready. We ain't afraid to give no percentage because we know our work. We know what we capable of, and we know what we destined for. So the percentage we willing to give, we gonna get that 20 times more because we serving a purpose. We just out here ready to work.
Right. Facts. And we have the same goals in line. You know what I'm saying? Just benefiting the world. This world is full of evil right now, full of bad influences. The world is missing good role models, bro.
We're in our own lane.
Exactly. We're in our own lane because most people are spinning bullshit. Most people are going viral, right? Because we went viral on some of these clips. Most people are going viral doing dumb shit, which is cool. I've done dumb shit and went viral. No disrespect, but I want to see... I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who went viral because I actually helped some people. Like people, just like the shit you're saying, the shit we're saying. Like people are like, yo, that shit made me want to be a better father. Like that shit made me want to stop being a daddy. Or no, excuse me. It shit made me want to stop focusing on only being a daddy and focus on being a father too.
I got a lot of messages to a lot of cats out there that hit me say, man, I was being a daddy, but I want to focus on more being a father.
Right.
And that shit touched my heart because I told them and I texted them one by one. I said, you got it. You got it.
Right.
You saying it. You believe it. Now let's do it. And guess what? I would never lose a bond or friendship relationship with them guys because 5 years from now, they're going to hit me and say, remember when you told me I have what it takes to be a father, not just a daddy. And that we came together. And it wasn't just black people. Man, it was white, Mexican, all kind of race hit me. And guess what? And I told them I salute you and keep going. And guess what? I love it to see all y'all stepping up and willing to understand and move. You know, everybody got their opinion. But guess what? At the end of the day, I want to be that father that the children never forget that daddy did everything. He was willing to sacrifice it all. He went to work and came home tired, but still had time for when we had a game. He was late, but he still showed up. That's what mattered the most.
Right.
No excuses but being a father. No excuses, but being a father. You can't be a father making excuses. Daddy make excuses. Fathers get it done. Daddy make excuses. Fathers get it done. Even if it takes away from a father, his child still got it. Daddy make excuses. Fathers get it done.
So when all this motion is going on, how do you deal with? Do you be having girls hitting you up? How do you deal with it?
Oh man, I gotta keep it professional. I gotta keep it real. They be talking, they be chatting, but I'm focused. Of course they gonna look. Of course they gonna want. Of course they gonna see me. I'm grinding. I'm in my purpose. I ain't like the average. I'm working for this, but not just working. I ain't tempted for that. I'm different. You gotta have more than just a body and a car and some change to get my attention. You gotta come with something better. You gotta have a good heart. Like outsider don't help my inner. Your outer don't serve me no purpose. You could look fine, sexy, nice car, nice money, big jewels, but have a messed up mental, a messed up mindset. So me focusing, I let them know when they even like me or understand or come at me, they know, girl, he ain't participating in what I look like. I gotta have this right. So, when they come or say anything, you gotta have your mind right. I'm not looking, dude. I'm focused.
Right. I agree. Yeah, it's the same with me. I mean, like when girls hit me up, it's like, I see you, but it's like, I know what I want. I got what I want. I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on what I'm doing. I ain't got time for that. But see, I got a little advantage because like we be doing some like poly type shit. Sometimes we'll bring another girl in. So, you know what I'm saying? If a girl's hitting me up.
I never had that shit, brother. I don't know what that shit like.
Oh, that shit is.
I never had one like that, bro. Bro. Man, bro. Man, my bitch ain't trying to show.
Well, I guess I got blessed and lucky. You know what I'm saying? So man, if a girl's hitting me up, I'm like, hit my girl up.
Trying to shout. You hear me? My big girl want all her chicken.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? She ain't trying to leave a piece. Nah, man.
Yeah, I got blessed with that. So if a girl hits me, I'd be like, well, just hit my girl, and if she fucks with you, then we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you a blessed nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't never. Boy, mine ain't, boy. Hey, yeah, if you in it, call my girl, we both dead.
Right.
No more Team 28.
Yeah.
He dead. Neck cut off, feet cut off, ding-a-ling in the freezer. I ain't trying to die.
Right.
I need to stay alive.
But still being said, there's no point in me going outside of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Like I know what I want in life. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be good. You gotta be good.
And even if you aren't engaged or married or whatever the case may be, it's about like I feel like a lot of
commitment.
dudes run. Yeah, it's commitment. It's like a lot of people want to run around and cheat and shit. But my thing is this: it's like, look,
old, man.
Like it's only gonna like you. How can you be happy when you're always got something to hide?
Always got something to hide.
Like
that shit
like
get
that's
old,
it goes back to being real. We talked about earlier. If you're gonna say you're real, but you cheat on your girl every day, are you really real?
That ain't
That's
real.
not real because you're lying every day. If you gotta lie every day to your girl, I don't call that real. I don't care if it's your girl or your homeboy or whoever. If you're lying every fucking day, you're not real.
You gotta be real across the board.
Across the board. You can't choose when to be real. You can't be real today and fake tomorrow.
You got that shit can't never get turned off and on.
Exactly.
Like that shit, when you real, you gotta be real every day. I don't give a fuck what the circumstance, the situation, whoever come at you, you got to tell them, man, look here, I appreciate you, but I got something. And what you got is something for you. It ain't for everybody to have, but you got to understand, you got to be strong in this world we living in. Temptation is a motherfucker. And I ain't tempted by none of that because look who I am. This why I work hard to get my body the way I want it so they could look at me. I ain't got to look at a motherfucker no more. Motherfuckers see me working. They want me because not just who I am, but what I'm bringing, but the mindset. That shit different. And man, when you different and you got everything, you got the mechanics, you got your tools, man, you ain't missing out on nothing.
Right.
Boy, look here. Girl, leave me. and go see if you gonna get better. Baby, she coming back because she ain't gonna get better. You gotta be a gentleman.
Right.
But you can't be fake one day and real one day.
No, facts. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, like when we talked about earlier, what makes real? What makes real is being real every motherfucking time. You can't be real today and then this hour and then the next hour you're fake. Lying to your girl, lying to your homeboy, lying to your kids. You got to be real every time, because if you're going to lie to one person, naturally you're going to lie to another person. It becomes part of your mind.
It become a pattern.
Right, it becomes a pattern. So if you're going to lie to your girl about cheating, you naturally might lie to your homeboy about what, okay, let's say you're cheating and your homeboy says, oh, you was fucking with that girl, but his girl is friends with your girl. So you tell your homeboy, nah, I wasn't fucking with him, because you're scared he might pillow talk with his girl. So now you're lying, you're cheating, you're lying to your girl, you're lying to your homeboy, you're lying to his girl. How can you say I'm real now?
Yeah, you gotta, man, you gotta keep it real. You don't want to save all that, to going through all that. Just keep it real across the board. Keep it real with yourself. Keep it real with your relationship. Keep it real with your friend. That's going to decease a lot of issues or any type of problem. Be real, man.
Every time.
Be real. Every day, all throughout the day, the next day, until you die.
So you die.
Continue to be real.
That's it.
If
Never
they don't accept
fake.
you being real, fuck them.
Exactly. If I kept it real with you when you ain't fuck with me, then get the fuck away from me.
Something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you. Not
Niggas
me. I'm not gonna change
don't like
me.
Real no more.
They don't like it no more.
No, they don't like real no more.
So that's
These
why
niggas like to be fake.
Exactly. That's why
Fake
it's hard to find friends.
Fake jewelry, fake everything.
Everything.
That shit, that be crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know how them niggas sleep with themselves knowing they fake about everything. You can't fake the phone.
You can't.
That shit
People
gonna
will
catch up
always
with
see
you.
it. The real will see through the fake.
All the time.
So you can be fake all you want with other fake people, but as soon as a real one walks in, they're gonna see right
man,
fucking
that
through
shit
you.
fake.
I feel it.
Pull out the diamond tester.
Right.
That nigga fake.
Exactly.
That nigga, man, I ain't never had no motherfucking call me fake. Cause I'm real about, man, I ain't even wearing nothing if it's fucking fake. I don't even want to show up if I'm fake.
Right.
I'm coming with everything authentic.
Right.
I'm a bad motherfucker. If you fake, then I'm gonna find out. Not just by me being around you, but by how you carry, by how you Nah, I come. How you is with your girl and your kid. That's how I determine how you fake.
Right.
I determine if you real by me seeing how you treat your family. If you don't treat your kids and your girl right, nigga, you can't be no friend of me. You gonna fuck over me. Right. I ain't about to let nobody fuck over me. So I'ma see how you is with your kids and your girl, your daddy, your mama, your sister. If you dogging them, nigga, you gonna dog me. That's how I find out, man. I keep it real with niggas.
I like that.
And that's how I pay attention. I get on niggas' Instagram and I see how they treating their kids and family. If they disowning them, playing with them, not trying, nigga, you can't be no friend of me. You gonna be fake to me. You fake to your kids. That's your blood.
Wow. That's some real shit, bro. Dropping new jewels, because a lot of people are fake to their family, fake to their kids, and you don't even judge. Like, that's not about judging.
Niggas don't even understand how you gonna be real with a nigga and say he real, but he fake with his family and don't take care of them.
Right,
man. That's shit, nigga. That shit should look, nigga. You should look that nigga in the eyes and say, nigga,
you need to do better, bro. Straight up. And if you don't like what I'm telling you, bro, just get the fuck out of here, bro. But you need to do better, period.
Niggas, man, I pay attention to that.
Yeah, I respect
listen,
that.
When I have people around me, I ask them, how you is with your mama? How you is with your sister? How you is? Listen, you better not be fake with them, because you're going to be fake with me.
Facts.
That's people that been around
if
you
you're able
life.
to be fake with your family, and then you could easily be fake with somebody who's not your family, right?
Yeah. That nigga ain't your blood.
Right.
You'll throw that nigga in the water.
That's some real facts.
To save your life, you'll throw that nigga in the water.
Right.
Because you
would do it to your mom? Man, so why would you not do it to me? Ooh, that's some big facts.
That's why you can't fuck with everybody. You got to pay attention to everybody.
Right. You got to. And the thing is like, when you see the signs, all right, that's cool.
Man, the first sign I'm out.
That's it.
First sign
I'm at the
out.
point in my life, same thing. First sign I'm out. Okay, you know what?
I'm not giving no second chances to no nigga, man.
Right.
Nobody. If you fuck over me, if you don't keep it real, if you don't be a man of your word, if you ain't 100 with me, you show me fake ass shit, I gotta get out your way.
Because if you show me that fake shit, most likely you're gonna show it again.
You're gonna do it again. And you're gonna do it again.
And again.
And you're gonna do it again. I can't fuck with fake.
I can't fuck with it, bro.
I need you to be real.
Every
If
time.
you broke, you broke. Guess who gonna accept that? Me.
Right.
If you rich, you rich. Guess who gonna accept that? Me.
Right.
If you trying to get it, guess who gonna accept that? Me. If you need help trying to get it, guess who gonna be there? Me. But I can't help the fake. If
Right.
you lying to me about
How can I
being
fake
real.
you? How can I help you when everything you said was a lie? I don't know how to help you because you fucking lied to me about everything you got going on. I'm trying to help you. I don't even know what the fucking problem is. You know what I'm saying? How do you fix a problem when you don't know what it is?
Let me tell you something. If I had $1 million and I had a chance to get 2 million or turn fake or be real, to keep being real, to get 2 million by being fake, I'm going to pass up that 2 million. I'm going to be real. I want to be real. Real going to forever be known in my blood, and it's going to be forever known in a tombstone. But being fake, nigga might pick up your tombstone. I will pass up the money to stay real before I become a whole ass nigga and do some fake shit.
And that's exactly what real is. That's what real is.
You
It's
know,
no matter
you know
what,
real,
you're going to stay real.
You know real stop you from getting money. You know that.
It can. It can. It can fuck up relationships.
Some niggas want you to be fake for them to bless you.
Yeah, but you have to be fake to stick around with the shit. Or with jobs. You gotta deal with some fuck shit and let people, degrade you, fuck you over and degrade you just to get that money. Nah, fuck all that. I'm gonna keep it real. And if it fucks in my bag, fuck it. Because the bag that I get from keeping it real is gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It's gonna stick around. I'm gonna be proud of it. I cannot be proud of doing some fake shit to get rich. And what are you gonna tell your kids? Oh,
Daddy was a hoe.
I wore that dress. That's how I got rich. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm not wearing that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Shout
doing
out to
it.
them niggas who keeping it real.
Facts.
All the way across the board.
All the way across
them
the
niggas,
board.
be honest with you, them niggas who be real, them niggas don't have much money because they ain't got the opportunities. But them niggas who be fake got a lot of fucking money.
A lot of opportunities.
Because they got a lot of opportunity because they do whole shit.
Right.
They
and
do whole shit.
People use that whole shit to their advantage.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because real people be like, I ain't doing that. I
they
ain't doing
limit
it.
their options and their opportunities is limited because you keep it real.
Right. But that goes back to the devil and God. The God, he's going to bless the real. He's not going to bless that fake shit. But guess who is? The devil.
All the time.
And there's a cost. When you do that fake ass shit and you make that money, there's a fucking cost. And then the devil's the one coming for his fucking payment.
The consequence behind that. Man, shout out to them niggas who keeping it gangster.
100%.
I salute you.
For sure.
Let me tell you something, man. One of the biggest things I had to understand and learn. You is what you become, not what you observe. You can't let what you see make you want to become. Not knocking none of the rappers who put out that gangster shit. I love him being a young boy. I love to be on one to have him over here to be able to talk to us or just be able to spit the knowledge of him reposting my shit. But dude put out music to make money to feed his family. Now how you accept that music and what you do with that music, that's on you. Right. A lot of kids fail to realize he put out music to feed his family, to feed his kids. If he was just feeding himself, then he'll be fat. He'll stop. So the negativity things that he put out there, you could observe them, but don't become them. Negative thoughts cross your mind. Observe them. Think about it. Understand what it's there for. And then let it leave your spirit and let it go to somebody who got a weak spine. Don't let the world of negativity tempt you to want to do some of the things that they putting out in their music. You're not strong enough, then go to God. If you need help, go to God. But no music should entice you to want to be a killer, a dope slinger, if you not enticed by something that you want to do, not by listening to music. In this world we living in, everybody want to try something because they hear it in the music, never because they want to do it on their own. To you young kids, it's not just one NBA young boy. It's a million NBA young boy. is a million. What make him different because he says certain things. What's gonna make you different because you do certain ways, certain things. So don't just let it feel like it's only one of him when you could be one of him, but just a better version of him. He only put out music to feed his family. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you make bread. You give them what they want. If he stopped giving y'all that and start speaking gospel, is y'all going to support him the way like he was when he was speaking negativity? No. Negativity sells quicker than positivity. That's why people are afraid to change over their life, because they're afraid people not going to accept them when they give their life up to God. But guess who did it? And I ain't give a fuck who don't accept it or like me. Me, I gave it up to him because I know if I want to live up there, I got to live right down here. And I ain't afraid to living right down here because I know living up there way better. I might live in an apartment down here, but being up there, I might live in a condo. I might live in a 5-bedroom house. Don't be afraid to live righteousness, to forever live in his life. Fuck if they doing negativity, man. That shit don't serve you no purpose. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Facts. No, I agree 100%, bro. You heard him dropping the jewels. You see, he about to shovel today.
I bought the motherfucking shovel, nigga. Because guess what? When everybody overlooked at me, everybody slept on me, nobody was willing to show me, nobody was willing to give me a helping hand, nobody wanted to give me a key to success. Guess who went and got it? Me and this motherfucking shovel. Nigga, I was digging. And I was tired. And I was ready to give up. I was thirsty. I was motherfucking hungry. I ain't know what to do. But when I told God that I got a destiny and I got to get somewhere and I got to be there and I need to get there because my children depending on me, God gave me a different type of life. That's why I bought the shovel. I left the pistol and bought the shovel because the shovel would save me. The pistol then would save me. The pistol kept niggas looking at me, but the shovel made niggas understand he's a different breed. I bought the shovel. Nobody wanted to come see me when I was shoveling, but when I hold them jewels up, niggas saying I've been there, I saw you. Why you ain't stop, motherfucker, when I was sweating? Don't support me not because you see me winning. You should have supported me when I had one like 2022, 2021, 20 on 20. Nigga, I was getting 1 like, 6 views, 0 comments.
Well, you see it now.
Motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? You see
Stop
it now.
Y'all see what's going
that's just
on
the
here.
beginning too. But listen, I appreciate it. Episode 2 will drop the jewels, bro. We got a lot more to come. I just appreciate
What you want to tell my shovel, nigga?
About the shovel?
What you want to know? What you want to say to my shovel, nigga?
No, I feel like, bro,
No, talk to my shovel, nigga. Don't talk to me. What you want to tell my shovel, nigga?
Listen, I appreciate everything you done, bro. Because that shovel right there is the same thing that got me through the shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I had to dig deep, figure out who I was, figure out what I had to do to make it, figure out really, what do I stand for? When I say I'm standing on business, I'm standing on motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? But why am I doing that? Because the shovel, bro. The shovel is what made me realize what I had to do to make it, bro. And it ain't about being fake, bro. I don't care. I'm not gonna take that fake shit. That real shit is the only thing that's gonna get me to where I'm going.
That's all I had to hear.
Yeah.
I didn't just bring this shovel for me. I bought this shovel for you because I know you had something you had to dig deep inside to realize who you were. That's why I bought this motherfucking shovel, because that's why we the best. Because this shovel served me and you purpose. I'm glad you said what you said, because if I didn't bring the shovel, you thought the shovel was just for me, nigga. I saw the shit deep down inside. I just had to bring the shovel to let you know. See, sometimes you need to get to around somebody who gonna lead first, and then you come right behind them and clean that shit up. Nigga, that shovel helped me too. Nigga, I love that shovel too. I didn't know who I was, so I had to go dig deep inside. That's why I bought the shovel. That's why we the best in the game. And that's why we dropping the jewels, because the shovel served me and you purpose. I'm telling you,
if I didn't have that shovel, bro, I wouldn't be sitting here right now, bro.
Y'all niggas better go get y'all a shovel, nigga. Stop
real.
investing in the AP. Stop investing in the cars. Go get your shovel and see how far you had to dig to be successful.
Right. And not just successful, to be the person you are. Because success is cool and all. But are you, money's cool and all. But are you a good person inside? Because if that good person ain't there, that shovel ain't do shit for you. You're going to be back digging again.
Man, I can't stop. I won't stop. I deserve this. I deserve this. I determined to be here. I deserve this. I'm the best in the game. I ain't to be fucked with. And guess what? I ain't gonna never stop. I ain't gonna never stop. That mindset I got, I ain't gonna never stop. I ain't gonna stop today. I ain't gonna stop tomorrow. I ain't gonna stop the next day. I ain't gonna stop the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, until God called me home. But the way things looking, God ain't got no time for me right now.
Nah.
I'm serving His purpose. That's why they say keep going.
Keep going.
Never
that
stop.
Makes sense. Because as soon as
Who gonna fuck with
as soon as old
Who
people
gonna fuck with
stop
us?
going, that's when they die.
Who gonna fuck with us?
Facts.
Who gonna fuck with us?
Who gonna
fuck with us? Hey, if you ain't saluting, then nigga you hating. If you ain't sharing, nigga, you just fake. If you don't like what we saying, then something wrong with you. But nigga, we gonna keep it real.
Gonna keep it real. Well, I appreciate you, bro.
We dropping the juice,
We dropping the juice,
baby.
my boy.
Let me take my motherfucking $1 million shovel. I wouldn't trade this shovel for nothing in the world, nigga. You can offer me all the money in the world, but this shovel can't go. It's certain shit in your life, you gotta keep it in your life because it mean more than money. And guess what mean more than money to me and you? Keeping it real.
Keeping it real, bro. Money ain't never gonna be worth keeping it real, bro. No amount of money is gonna stop me from being me. If you want to pay me to be someone else, I don't want it, bro. I'm me. But all right, y'all. You see what it is. Stay tuned for episode 3. We'll see y'all next episode.
Oh, that shovel, nigga. I bought that out you, nigga. I bought that. Nigga, I bought that. Nigga, I bought that shovel out you, nigga. I know.
It's time to let it flow.